Alright, welcome everybody to the opening night, night number 2 of Season 2 for the Unlimited 305s. This is our open setup class. We had the fixed guys last night, many of which you'll see over here tonight. The fixed group is it's 1800 cap I rating. So you gotta have 1800 lower to run into the fixed series. These guys are open up to everybody. We do have a couple cars going on track there in Detweiler. He was fastest by far in practice, so he'll be the favorite qualifying here tonight. We'll see, we'll watch his lap here, see what he can put down, but quite a few guys. I know Hunter Crumb's in here, Jeremy Isabel's in here, see Dustin Shreve, Randy Shreves, quite a few guys that'll be pretty fast, you know. Jake Greenwood, he won I think 5 races last season in the open 305 class, so look for him to be fast here at the end. He's always real quick once the track slickens off. He's able to run the bottom real well, so he will definitely be one to watch as Darren Detweiler completes his first lap there, and he is fastest. So fastest right off the bat. Looks like he only took 1 lap. At least 1 lap I saw. Jake Greenwood, his teammate, second. See him right there. He's getting ready to finish up his second lap. See if he can go any faster. Darren Detweiler ran a 14.788. Greenwood with a 14.83. Slower on his second lap of a 14.90. Dustin Shreves is in 3rd place. So most wanted motorsports 1, 2, and 3 right now. And then let's see who else we got through the field on track right now. And as we say that, Randy Shreves goes up to 2nd. First Sofa King Fast Kai I see on the board right now. 2nd place, Randy Shreves. Currently with a 14.835. See if the second lap's any faster. It is not. A 14.899. Alex Hanna, he never qualifies real well. Showtime, as you can see, well, he's on his side. So, yeah, he's about as good as his qualifying goes right there. 8th fastest, so that's pretty good for Alex. Should play pretty well into the invert. We do invert the top 4 in all heat races. So depending on how many heats we have, I think we have 33 or 34 cars here tonight. So probably 3 heat races. Top 4 will invert. So if you're 12th, you will be on the pole for tonight's heat number 1, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I probably got that all screwed up. But either way, nonetheless, that's how it works out. So got a few minutes left to qualifying here. Again, this is opening night for the 305 Unlimited Series. We will get into the national anthem, and then we will get into our heat lineups for tonight. Darren Detweiler right now is the pole. I don't think anybody else will get that. Almost everyone has qualified. So other than that, we'll do the national anthem, and we'll be back here in just a couple minutes.
2-time Grammy and 3-time Academy of Country Music Award winner Leanne Rimes in the performance of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what proudly we hailed, how the twilight's gleaming, who brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous night. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so scantily streaming. How get to
All right. Well, qualifying has ended, and Darren Detweiler did hold on to the pole. Randy Shreve second, and Jay Greenwood rounding out your top three there. We'll go straight in to heat race number 1. Get the lineup posted here just a second. Starting on the pole, heat number 1, you're going to have Chance Crum, and then number 83 outside of him, you're going to have Alex Hanna. Runner number 2 will be Tyler Grafton in the 62, and outside of him, your pole sitter Darren Detweiler, number 3. Row 3 will be Trace Olson and Dustin Sargent. Row number 4 will be Jack Hitt in the 217. Outside of him, we're going to have Brian Dorge in the 28. Row number 5 will be Johnny Collier. On the outside of him will be Andrew Hansen, who might miss a call. He got called into work for a second night in a row right before the race starts, so he's going to be real happy about that one. That'll be your starting lineup for heat number 1. And, well, we have a little bit of downtime here. We have the legend, the one and only Billy Idol in the booth with me right now. Billy, how's it going, buddy?
Good, Billy. How you doing, buddy?
I'm much better now that I have you and your succulent voice to listen to.
Yes, should be some great racing tonight. Opening season, first race, number 1 of 305 Open. It should be exciting.
Yeah, for sure. Car count's a little bit better than what we saw last season, so that's a little nice. But not too bad for the summer. We knew the summer counts would be down. Still some great racing. There's still a lot of fast guys. You got Chance Crum. I don't think Chance ran any of the 305s last season, so
right. No, you got a lot of guys here in the 410 and 36 from 410s and 360s. That's kind of exciting. That puts a lot of competition out there.
Yeah, Chance, the 360 Open winner last season, season 1. So I'm sure we'll see him again tonight for the 360 race, and I'm gonna try to do a little bit better to hold him back this time. But you never know. Chance is pretty fast everywhere he shows up, though. So we'll give it what we got, anyways.
Exactly.
But to get the 1 to green here, we do have some new rules this season. As we did last season, about halfway through, all starts are on the leader once pace truck leaves the track. We do have DNC, which is do not count cautions for the feature only. The consies and the heat races still count them. We do not have yellows in heat races, though. And I think only 1 fast repair, no wave arounds. So we changed it up quite a bit, trying to go off the real live stuff. So we'll see how that works out. Last night we had a little bugs. We had quite a bit of cautions. Hoping to clean that up here tonight. But pace car is going to duck in here, and Chance Crum will bring it down to the green flag. Big jump by Chance. He gets an early lead here, and Alex Hanna is going to still get second place, but he's going to have some looking by Tyler Grafton here on the inside. Darren Detweiler's going to get hung out. He's going to still hold on to 4th place, though. Detweiler's definitely going to want to get down early as this track is, or he's going to find himself in a B main tonight. First man looking out. Crum and Alex Hanna starting to pull away a little bit. Grafton and Detweiler still side by side. It's Trace Olson in the 1 car looking behind them. Trace is always fast as well. I think Trace was running 2nd or 3rd last night in the 360 Open race, so it's looking good here. He's still running that bottom. Darren's still up there in the high side. He's going to have to get down because that line's not going to work forever. And Alex Hanna making a move on Chance Crum right now and coming out of 2. Side by side down the backstretch into 3. Alex Hanna's going to get the lead going into 4. See if he can hold on to it coming down to the front stretch. Give that lap to Hanna. 6 to go. Chance Crum still trying to work the outside on him. We're side by side for the first 4 spots. And now it looks like Darren Detweiler will get 3rd place from Tyler Grafton. Didn't see that, but Grafton might have made a mistake. Now Chance Crum's going to cross back over, go to the bottom of Alex Hanna, see if he can get the lead back. Hanna with a comfortable lead now, starting to pull away a little bit. Darren Detweiler's now closing in on Chance Crum now that Detweiler's able to get to the bottom. Oh, and Detweiler and Crum. Looks like Detweiler just ran into Crum. Don't know if he expected him to be that slow or what, but they do get together. Detweiler backs off, allows Crum to get himself going again. That's going to let Grafton look to the outside of Detweiler here to try to get that 3rd place spot back. 2 to go. Alex Hanna with a nice, comfortable lead, about a second or so. Not quite a second, maybe half a second. It looks like. I can't quite tell. Doesn't want to tell me. White flag's out though, and Darren Detweiler going to try to look to the bottom of Chance Crum here in 2. Doesn't quite have it. He's going to look to the bottom in 3 and 4. Can he make it work? He can't. Alex Hanna will win heat number 1, followed by Chance Crum, Darren Detweiler in 3rd, and Tyler Grafton top 4, rounding out your transfers into tonight's A main event. Trace Olson going to be your first guy looking out. That'll bring us right into heat number 2. Heat number 2, row number 1, starting on pole is going to be Aiden Beerline in the number 13 car. On the outside of him, you'll have Greg Detweiler. Row 2 will be Clint Stone on the inside and Randy Shreves on the outside of him in the 56. Row number 3 will be Mason Meair and Derek Bond. Row 4, you'll have your last night's winner in a 305 fix, Eric Wilkie. On the outside of him, you have Kyle Stewart. Row number 5, all by himself, will be Dante Brown. Eric Wilkie did say that was his first league win ever on iRacing last night in the 305 fix series. Billy, do you have a pick? Who you think is going to be the guy to watch here in heat number 2?
No, I'm not a gambler, so I really don't pick him. Usually if I pick him, they crash, so I don't want anybody pissed off at me. But I'll take Randy Shreves.
Oh, so you pick a team, you pick one of our teammates to crash. That's not, you could have picked like a guy on the front row or something at least. Jeez.
I know. I was thinking the same thing, but I said heck with Randy.
Yeah, I think Randy's always fast in 305s. He runs these a lot, probably more than anybody in this league. So he's always one to watch in the 305s. And Clint Stone just joined Sofa King here 2 weeks ago, so he should be fast as well.
Yeah, that's one fast cat. He's came a long ways in such a short time.
Yeah, he's been looking real good. He wasn't able to make it last night. He was kind of mad about that, but he's really liked the 360 fix series. He's been doing really well in that. So we'll see him tonight in both races. Glad to be back for sure. 1-3 pace car will pull off here. Fire is on Aiden Beerline. See what kind of jump he can get on Greg Detweiler.
Green flag.
He's going to get a good run. Eric Wilkie with an even better start there from the 3rd or 4th row. Big pile up going into 1 or 3 wide. Aiden's going to be happy to see that. Clint Stone's going to move to the bottom with Detweiler. Clint's going to get a real big run on Aiden, though. And Mason Meair working his way through the middle. He's going to move up. I think Mason started in 5th or 6th spot. So Mason, give him 4th place. Randy Shreves going to move out of the top 4. Bowerman giving him the announcer's curse on that one. So
no kidding.
If he asks later, we'll tell him that's why. Say what, Greg Detweiler looking real well though. He's holding his own, battling 3 wide for 2nd place. Greg's only been on here about a month now. Oh, and we got a big wreck.
Whoop.
Clint Stone ran the bottom. Mason Meair got into the rear of him, and that's going to take him and Detweiler out both. That's what Randy Shreves wants to see, is Randy's going to move into 3rd, Wilkie to 4th. Tough break for Detweiler. He's running so well. Randy now looking at the bottom of Clint Stone here in the turn number 1. Clint started to move up to that high side. Eric Wilkie's got a little bit of competition from Derek Bond back there for the final transfer spot. See if he can hold him off. They got 5 laps to go now. We're halfway through. Clint's starting to reel in Aiden a little bit here as he's moved up to the higher line. Clint Stone all over the back bumper as they come across the finish line. 4 laps to go. And now Derek Bond is going to make a move on Wilkie to try to get that 4th and final transfer spot. And as we switch to that, Clint Stone throws a big slider on Aiden in turn 3. Give the lead to Clint Stone. Now Randy Shreves is going to try to look to the outside as Aiden throws another slider back on Clint. Clint's going to stay in it on the outside. We're 3 wide coming down the back stretch. Aiden didn't know Randy was there as they get together. Randy's going to wreck. Move Randy back to 6th place now. Definitely not what Randy Shreves wanted to see there. Looks like Randy's going to hold on to 4th place though as of now, so he might still be okay. Clint Stone still your leader. Aiden Berlin 2nd. Wilkie 3rd, Randy 4th. Your final 4 transfers as we come to the white flag. Clint Stone, as long as that motor don't blow up, it's his to lose. Coming out of 4, Clint Stone will win it. Aiden Berlin second, Randy Shreves third. Derek Bond's going to get fourth, I believe. Looks like Eric Wilkie might have ran out of gas. Wilkie did not finish on the last lap there. So Shreves third, Derek Bond will get fourth. Maybe? I'm not sure. Now it's showing Eric Wilkie. So maybe he just blinked out. I'm now showing Stone, Beerline, Wilkie, and Shreve. So I think that's your top four. It's hard to say here. iRacing decided to freak out on us a little bit there, but Gledstone with the win in heat number 2. Heat number 3 will grid up. It'll look like this. Tyler Clowes on the pole. Outside of him will be Jeremy Isabel. Row number 2 will be Lance Johnson on the inside. Outside of him will be Jake Greenwood. Row number 3 will be Hunter Crum on the inside of him, or on the inside outside of him will be Chris Jones, our Aussie friend. Glad to see he woke up in time to run the 305s tonight. Row number 4 will be Andrew Shell and William Pilant. And all by himself, row number 5 will be the number 11 car of Bradley Hunt. I know Chris, last night I think he missed the 305 fix because he overslept. He's from Australia, so their time difference is quite a bit. I don't know exactly what time it is in Australia right now, but I'm sure it's early morning. Well, Billy, you managed to not curse him too bad. He made it into the show, but you did a hell of a job of trying.
At least I know myself. Now you know why I don't gamble.
Yeah. Now I know why I did so bad last year. All them times you talked about me.
Exactly, and I didn't put that all together until the end of the season, so now I know.
Yeah. So Tyler Clowes on the pole right here. Jeremy Isabel on the outside of him. Isabel and Jake Greenwood won a lot of 305 races. I've seen them a lot in DOB stuff. So two big 305 power hitters in this one right here. Heat number 3. Gonna be interesting to see who can get the win here. Tyler's gonna get a big jump. Early lead. Jeremy moves to the bottom. Jake Greenwood gets a slide job by Lance Johnson. He was able to hold it off though. They're side by side coming into turn 3. Jake's going to lose the 3rd spot, possibly. No. What a run by Jake on the outside there. Now Jake goes to the bottom, closes it up. Jake Greenwood hits the wall. And Jeremy Isabel and Tyler Clowes get together as well. Got a lot of beating and banging going on here in heat number 3. They get a little settled out here now. Single file. Starting to clean it up. Lance Johnson's going to try to throw a slider on Tyler. Doesn't have enough to make it work. Tyler Clowes still your leader. It's like Lance Johnson and Isabel, they are teammates. They are running the... Can't think of what that team name is. He's told me many times. I've talked to Jeremy. I can never remember it though. I think it's JLR possibly. They're running 2nd and 3rd right now though. Jake Greenwood though in 4th place. I'm sure he's not happy with that. He won quite a bit of races last season in the 305 series. Not where he wants to start out is a 4th place finish in heat number 3. As I say that, though, he does look to the inside of Isabel. He's going to get a slide job there. Isabel across underneath of it. Lance Johnson's just trying to make something work. He wants to get around Tyler, but I think Tyler's holding him up just enough. Now Greenwood's going to close in on the back of Lance Johnson. Look for 2nd place here as we come down to 2 to go. Sorry, 4 to go. A lot of guys trying to throw that slide job now in heat number 3 already. Everybody's defending it quite well though. Jake Greenwood's going to try to run the bottom here. That's what he does so well, is running the bottom in these cars. Now he's going to throw a slide job on Lance Johnson for 2nd place. Lance is going to cross it underneath. Lance will get 2nd place here. And now Lance is going to throw a slider on their leader, Tyler Clowes. Jake Greenwood thought about going 3 wide there, thought better of it. We've got a huge 3-way battle here for the lead as they're going to come down and see the white flag this time by. Lance Johnson will lead that one again. Tyler Clowes may be in jeopardy of going from 1st to 3rd in the last 2 laps here. Tyler now is going to throw a slider. Jake Greenwood's going to try to follow. Lance is going to cross under. We're 3 wide coming out of 4. They get together. Give the win to Tyler Clowes. Lance Johnson 2nd. Did not see who got 3rd there. I believe it was Jake Greenwood and Andrew Shell rounding out your top 4 is how I saw it. Tough break there. Guys racing real hard, so good clean racing though. Heat number 4, I think this is the final heat race here. On the pole will be Brandon Kurtsetter. Outside of him will be David Hillian. Row number 2, we'll see Matt Yorker on the inside. Outside of him will be Dustin Shreves. Row 3, you'll have Steven Vogelsong and Coulter West. Row number 4 will be Carl Deitch in the 8 car. And outside of him, you'll have the Davenport Dart of Dave Ward Jr. And all by himself in the 10 car. And row number 5 will be Steven Reno. 10 laps of distance here in heat races. Top 4 will advance to the A mains. The rest will go to the B's and the C's. Should be, I think, 8 cars coming out of your B main tonight. We'll transfer into the A. I don't know how many will come out of the C, though. We have it set up for 4 and 4 out of both, but when we do not have a full field, it changes a little bit on us. So Brandon Kurtsetter, your pole setter here, gonna get 1 to go. Pace car pull off and they come out of 4. David Hillian on the outside of him. Inside line seems to be getting the best starts. First and third place guys. Outsides just haven't been able to get the run once the leader takes off. Hillian laying back quite a bit here on the start. Some of these guys run single monitors. You can't see a whole lot of that inside car where he's at unless you lay back a little bit. Dustin Shreves is going to try to make it 3 wide, and he gets blocked. Hillian says, I don't think so. Shreves is going to fall back to 5th. Started 4th. Brandon Kurtsetter is your leader, though. Matt Yorker in 2nd. He's going to try to reel in Kurtsetter. Hillian's going to fall back a little bit in 3rd there as he gets a good run coming out of 2, though, and he's all over the back bumper of Yorker. We got a big battle here for 2nd. 4-car battle, Yorker, Hillian, Shreves, and Coulter West. Oh, and Hillian with the slide job gets across 2 of their noses. Shreves going to try to bring it back here. Really running the far high side. Shreves going to go to the bottom, try to slide it up. No, he does not. Dave Ward Jr. starting to move his way up into 6th place now. See if he can get 1 spot closer. Everybody's kind of stringing out here. Kurtsetter's still your leader. Has not been challenged yet. 4th place battle might start to heat up. Matt Yorker is really falling off the pace early on. I don't know if he's got any damage or what, but he was looking real fast early on, and now he has fallen all the way back to 4th place. Coulter West not quite able to reel him in, and as we look here, David Hillian's going to try to throw a slide job for the lead. And he will take out Kurtsetter. A poorly timed slide job there. Going to get it into Kurtsetter. Not what Kurtsetter wanted to see there. He's going to fall all the way back to 4th. So Shreve's going to try to reel in Hillian now. Hillian still your leader. Kurtsetter trying to look in for 4th place. Here's got a battle with Matt Yorker. They get 2 to go. Kurtsetter's going to throw a slide job on Yorker. Yorker's going to cross him back over. Another slide job by Yorker as they swap sliders every corner. Again, white flag out. Kurtsetter throws a slider in 1. That's not what you want to do. You should have waited till turn 3 to get the final slide job. Yorker's going to throw it here. Don't know if Kurtsetter's going to have enough run coming off the corner. Hillian will take the lead, or win. Dustin Shreves 2nd, Matt Yorker 3rd, Brandon Kurtsetter 4th, Coulter West 5th, Dave Ward round out your top 6. So, looks like we do not have a B main tonight. We will go into the A main. Or, sorry, we don't have a C main. Go to the B main. B main will look like this. Trace Olson on the pole. Row number 1, Derek Bond on the outside and 2nd. Row number 2 will be Jeremy Isabel, and outside of him will be Coulter West. Row number 3 will be Dustin Sargent and Kyle Stewart. Row 4 will be Chris Jones. On the inside, outside him will be Dave Ward Jr. Row number 5 will see Brian Dorge and Dante Brown. Row number 6 will be William Pinelot and Steven Reno. Row 7 you'll have Johnny Collier and Greg Detweiler. Row 8 will see Bradley Hunt and Carl Deitch. Row number 9 will be Jack Hitt and Mason Meair. Row 10 will have Hunter Crum and Steven Vogelsong. Row 11 all by himself, Andrew Hansen. I don't know if Andrew was able to come back yet or not. But Hunter Crum, that's a big one. I didn't see what happened to Hunter in his heat race, but apparently it was not good as he's going to start pretty much dead last in B main. He's going to be one to watch. So 12 laps of distance here. I don't know how many transfer. I think it's 8. Don't quote me on that. I know 16 transferred out of the A mains, and we should be a 24 car field. So in theory, it should be 8 cars. So we'll look at top 8. We'll adjust when we get our A main starting lineup. But as of now, we'll assume 8. It does look like Kyle Stewart had missed the call. So the outside row will move up 1 there. Trace Olson, your leader, bring him down to the start here. Start is on him. And Trace is going to blink out a little bit, but Trace gets a good start.
Green, green, green.
Jeremy Isabel's going to try to follow suit. Can't make it work there. Oh, and we got one spinning. That is Coulter West. He's flipping in turn 1 and 2. Puts it in the fence. That's going to end Coulter West's night right there. Unfortunately, yellow laps do count in B mains. So these guys' laps are going to be cut real short here. They're not going to have a whole lot of time to be able to do anything. Trace Olson, your leader. Derek Bond, second. Isabel, third. Sorry, Isabel, second. Bond, third. Sargent, fourth. Jones, fifth. Brian Dorch, 6th, Dave Ward, 7th, and Dante Brown, 8th. That's your top 8 transferring into A main right now. William Pinelot, 9th, Greg Detweiler, 10th, Johnny Collier, 11th, Hunter Crum all the way up to 12th already. He started all the way back in, I think, the 19th spot, so Hunter Crum making moves early to try to get in the show tonight. Billy, I know you're used to seeing Hunter make the moves in the 305 Fix Series last season. He's doing it again here tonight already, early on.
Yeah, he's a talented little driver. He likes making some moves in and out. He'll go wherever it takes to make a good move. He's a pretty clean driver too.
Yeah, they did reset the track, I see, for the B main, so definitely interesting. It's going to be challenging to get your passes as the track's pretty narrow here, but Hunter's definitely shown it can be done. We did have a couple guys last night come from the C to the B to the A in the 360 race, and Hayden Harvey was able to come from the C to the B and finish second in a 360. So never count a guy out. It can be done. They are double file. They'll get the green flag here this time. Start is again on Trace Olson. Isabel's going to get the outside line. Probably not quite where he wanted to be, but he gets a good
Green
jump.
flag, green flag.
Looks like he will hold on to second place as they go down into 1. Isabel's going to slide up a little bit. We're too wide through the first 2 guys. They're still side by side. Derek Bond, Jeremy Isabel. Derek Bond's going to throw a slider on Isabel. Whoa, they get a little close there coming out of 4. No harm, no foul, though, as everybody starts to single file it up. Let's go look at Hunter Crum. Hunter's all the way up to the 9th position now. Maybe if we can find him. There he is.
Yeah, he got back to the 10th. Now he got just pushed back to the 10th. Greg Detweiler taking the 9th. They're battling out, Crum and Detweiler.
Yeah, Hunter Crum running that bottom real well. We're 4 wide in 1 and 2. Now 3 wide. Hunter Crum's going to pass 3 cars going into turn 3. Move him to 7th. Hunter Crum's on a mission. There's going to be 5 laps to go. He's now got Dave Ward and Chris Jones in his sight. They're running 7th and 6th. Let's move up to the front of the field as Derek Bond took the lead. Isabel 2nd. Trace Olson 3rd. Dustin Sargent 4th. Big gaggle 4 wide right now.
And they are taking 8th positions. Oh, crash right there up front.
Yeah, Trace Olson gets in the back of Derek Bond. Trace Olson's going to get spun around. He's out of it. Trace Olson will not transfer in tonight now. So Olson is out. It brings the yellow out. That'll give us a green-white checkered. Looked like Trace Olson might have blinked a little bit there, Billy, and Derek had no idea where he was.
Yeah, it blinked, and when it popped back up, I think it just happened to collect each other.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough break there. Hunter Crum in that 6th spot. We'll get your top 8 here. Isabel first. Sargent up to 2nd now. Derek Bond 3rd. Dave Ward Jr. in the 4th position in this B main. Chris Jones 5th. Hunter Crum 6th. Brian Dorge 7th. And Dante Brown rounding out your top 8 right now. So Johnny Collier, the first main looking out, and Mason Mier in 10th. You don't see Mason missing too many A mains, but he had a tough break in his heat race as well. And Carl Deach in 11th, another one you don't see missing too many A mains. So a couple of these guys are going to try to work their way back in here.
Well, what a run for Dave Ward Jr. He's up in that 4th spot. That's a good run for Dave.
Yeah, Dave started, I think, in 8th, so
correct.
He's picked a few cars up here. I think he's feeling a little confident. Be nice to see if Dave make the A main here and have a good A main showing. Last night in the 305 fixed, he finished, I think, 9th or 10th, and he said he just stayed out of trouble. Just ran his race early on, got through the cautions, and picked everybody off. And it appears that's what he's doing tonight as well. I think him and Chris Jones, though, are going to have their hands full with Hunter Crum here on a green-white checkered.
Yeah, but you know what? They'll have to finish in the top 8. Just got to worry about finishing with, so many laps to go. I think 3 laps to go, so they just got to worry about staying in that top 8.
Yeah, for sure. Just stay clean here if you're the top 6 guys at least. Chris Jones is going to throw a slider on Hunter Crum. No, he says, I don't care. I'm fighting for it. But we got a big battle here for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. We'll watch this. Chris Jones and Hunter Crum still fighting it out. Oh, and we got one spinning. That's Mason Mier. And I don't know who the other one was. White flag's out here.
Johnny Kohler.
And now Chris Jones and Brian Dorge get together. That's going to move Dorge out of the 8th spot. Move Great Detweiler and Brian Hunt into your top 8. So Isabel's going to win the B main. Dustin Sargent 2nd. Dave Ward or Isabel. Hold on. We've got all kinds of stuff going on here.
Looks like Sargent. Looks like he might have won it.
Yeah, I've got Bradley. It's all over the place. I can't tell you.
I got Sargent Bond, Ward, Isabel, Crum, Jones, Detweiler, and Bradley Hunt.
So there's your top 8. iRacing freaked out on me. I had no idea who was where, and it showed everybody in the lead. So there's your top 8 to transfer. A lot of action there in those final 2 laps. You give these guys a green-white checker, and they're going to start going crazy trying to make it into the show, and that's exactly what they did. I think Hunter Crum's going to be a big one to watch here, though, in this A main event. So we'll get a 2-minute warm-up here. Let's see if we can get a couple guys on track. We can find somebody to watch here.
Hey, Billy, I just got a message from Billy Bowerman. He said he sent you a message. I don't know, usually when Billy sends a message to somebody, it's important. Maybe you want to look at that for a quick sec?
I don't like listening to Billy Bowerman. He's pretty mean.
I hear he's struggling right now.
He's always struggling. I'm his tech guy, so he's probably needs something.
Exactly. I tried helping him, but he wouldn't let me help him.
Yeah, it's a lost cause there.
Right now, you got Lance Johnson on the top of the leaderboard with a 15-2 right now in practice. I mean, looks like everybody's going to the top already. Looks like the bottom might be going away a little bit, but I'm sure there's still moisture, and I'm still there's enough moisture for some great sliders in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So it's looking good right now.
Yeah, you're starting to see the track widen out a little bit here. It is 30 laps, so it'll wear out here some as this race goes on, but there's definitely groove wearing out there in that low line. Like you said, Lance Johnson's quick time right now. Dustin Shreve 2nd, Detweiler 3rd, Drake Gernwood 4th. Kind of the guys we expected to see up there. Hunter Crum had a 6th fastest time. So definitely what we expected here. Only 17 cars have gone out for practice in this warm-up session. As it comes to an end here, as checker flag waves on your 2-minute warm-up. So Lance Johnson, the fastest. I think he's a newcomer to this league. I don't recognize the name. I think he ran with us yesterday. I think he's part of Isabel's racing team, though, if I do remember right. So those guys are always fast. But we will get you a feature grid here just a second. And here we go. Starting on the pole, the teammates. Showtime. Alex Hanna in the 97. We'll bring him down to the green flag. On the outside of him, you're going to have the 88 of Clint Stone. Run number 2, you'll see Tyler Klaus. Outside of him, you're going to have David Hillian. Run number 3 will be Chance Crum in the 83. On outside of him, you're going to have Aiden Beerline. Row number 4 will have Lance Johnson in the 25, and on the outside of him, Dustin Shreves. Row 5 will be Darren Detweiler, and outside of him, Eric Wilkie. Row 6 will have Jake Greenwood and Matt Yorker. Row 7 will have Tyler Grafton and Randy Shreves. Row number 8 will be Andrew Shell and Brandon Kurtsetter, your first transfers in from the A main or the B main. Row 9 will have Jeremy Isabel and Dustin Sargent. Row 10, you're going to see Derek Bond and Dave Ward Jr. Row 11, Hunter Crum and Chris Jones. And rounding out the field tonight, you're going to have Greg Detweiler and Bradley Hunt. Big congrats to Greg Detweiler making the show here tonight. Like I said, he was looking good in that heat race. Got taken out, so that was a tough break there. Alex Hanna, though, showtime. He never qualifies good, but he runs well in the A mains. Start on the pole. You can't have much better luck than that right there. So he's going to be one to watch. He always runs real well in the 305 stuff. Jake Greenwood's going to be another one to watch, starting 11th. That's pretty far deep. We'll see if he can make his way up there. He's going to be one at once they see the yellows, so it can bunch the cars back up and gives them a chance to pass. It is 30 laps on tap, 30 green flag laps. Yellow flag laps do not count. Come down the backstretch here. Pace truck will pull in turn number 4. Start is on Alex Hanna whenever he decides to go. I'm sure he's in Discord right now telling Clint Stone when he's going to take off, so they both get a good start.
Green flag, green
Tyler
flag.
Klaus, though, gets a real good start on the outside. Clint Stone doesn't get it. Maybe they did not communicate there. They both go to the high side, though. They get good runs. Big momentum move on the outside right now.
Oh, got a crash on the back straightaway.
We got a crash
Yellow
in
flag
3 and
is
4
out.
as well. Dustin Shreves and Eric Wilkie are pushing each other down the backstretch. They're going to stay going, though. Who was involved in that? Do you know?
Jeremy Isabel, Bradley Hunt, and Dustin Sargent.
So our B main transfers, the ones getting involved in that.
And Sargent's in the pit.
Yeah, it looks like Dustin Sargent's in the pits. Looks like he might have towed. So
Yes, he did.
That's not what you want to see there.
And we don't have very fast tow guys.
No, it takes right around 2 minutes to tow. You see the 11 car, Bradley Hunt, he was not able to make it in the pits. Greg Delweiler's going to come in and get a fresh nose piece. They get one fast repair, and that's it. So these guys are going to use theirs on the first lap, and that's all they're going to have for the rest of the night. So they're going to take it easy.
You know, I really think this is a great change of racing. I mean, it hurt me in the 305s. But you know what? I kind of like it. I wasn't upset about I couldn't fix my car. But I think this is gonna hopefully eventually. It's new right now. We have a lot of new racers in this than we did in season 1. That's what's exciting about UDSS is we're dealing with new racers again. So we got to calm them down a little bit. But you know, it is gonna suck sometimes, and you don't get to repair your car or get wave arounds. But I think it's really the closest thing to real racing, and hopefully that it mellows people out a little bit in the long run.
Yeah, we're trying to clean up the racing a little bit, and that's why we got rid of the wave around, so guys can't say, well, I got unlimited fast repairs. I'm going to race super hard early on, and if I wreck, I wreck. We are watching tonight's races, though, because we're even talking about getting rid of the one fast repair going to none. So
Right.
we'll see how tonight goes. Alex Hanna, green flag drops on him. He gets a huge jump again. Tyler Cloud's going to look like he might get second from Clint Stone on this restart, but not quite able to do it. Clint Stone gets such a good run on the outside here, gets big momentum coming down the straightaways. Now Tyler Klaus is going to fall into third as he gets to the high side. Trance Combs going to go to 3 wide with David Hillian and Tyler Klaus. Combs going to fall back a little bit. That top side just has a lot of momentum right now. If you're not up there, you really can't do much.
Yeah, it's not up against the wall just yet, but looks like we have a crash in turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, we got a big pile up back there.
That's going to be Tyler Grafton and just Tyler Grafton right now that had to slow down.
Yeah, see Tyler Grafton's off the pace. A couple cars just falling back still.
Bradley Hunt and Chris Jones.
Yeah, so guys in the back there racing a little hard, getting after it. We'll see if we can clean this up a little bit. We still got a long ways to go. Only 4 laps complete right now. So a lot of racing left. Track's plenty wide. There is a bottom down there if you can run it. But you kind of have to set it up right now until that top wears away enough.
What a sight to see, though, under green, honestly, to see 24 sprint cars on the track, all close race in. I mean, to see that for 3, 4, 5 laps and everybody's bunched up, and really to get a wide picture of all the cars on the track and seeing them just throw their sliders in and everybody race clean without the yellows, it does look pretty neat on the screen.
Yeah, here at Eldora, you can get 4 and 5 wide in these cars. Through the corners, this guys throw slide jobs and come off the corners and whatnot, but it also brings a little havoc when you start doing that because everybody's kind of got to be working together and know where they're at, or it's going to be mayhem. And sometimes that's what you see here. It's just the way Eldora is. You just got to give and take a little bit. But let's see. It looks like we're going to go 1 to green, double file. This is the final attempt at double file, unless the admins aren't paying attention. But it is. We do get 2 double file attempts before halfway, and then once halfway comes, or you get your 2 double file attempts. That's it. We go back to single file. So Alex Hanna, Clint Stone on your outside or inside and outside row. Detweiler and Greenwood still in 9th and 10th have not been able to get any spots here.
Green, green, green.
Another great start by Alex Hanna. Clint Stone's able to hold on to second as Tyler Kalaus quickly tries to go to the outside. Chance Crump's going to move up into 4th place. Oh, Dustin Shreves bounces off the wall. Everybody stays going. You see a big old gaggle of cars right here. They're 3, 4 wide. Who knows where everybody's at back there? You can't even tell.
Yeah, but they're starting to single file out. There's still a couple cars down in the middle and an inside, but you can see now about 3/4 of the cars singled out. Looks like we've got a crash a little bit. I don't know if the yellow's going to come out in turn 3, bouncing off the wall.
Yeah, guys are having troubles coming out of the corners or getting that wall, and if you got 2 cars on the inside of you, it's never a good recipe. Is there? See right here, Jake Greenwood, Randy Shreves, Darren Detweiler. They're 3 wide coming out of 2. A lot of position changing in the back right now as the first 4 or 5 cars of all single file. They're just out riding. Alex Hanna, steer lead of Clint Stone starting to close in on him. Tyler Klaus in tow of those 2.
You know, something to tell the race fans or viewers, whoever's watching, though, when there's an opening area and the fastest up top is like the fastest way around, you recommend a new person to just try to get back in line and get up on top? You think they should just try to ride the middle of the bottom when they're not going anywhere, Billy?
Well, this early on, you kind of want to just ride up top and buy your time. As we look at Clint Stone here, he's going to work to the bottom, see if he can make some moves here, and he's going to actually lose second. He might lose third now, but yeah, this early on, you just want to get to the top and ride and wait for guys to make mistakes. You know, you're going to have guys get impatient. They're going to start to move around kind of like Clint did there. Now Clint's going to lose 2 spots by going to that bottom like that. So yeah, this early on, just ride. If you feel you can make a move, make it. But if you don't feel like you can make it, then no, you just got to ride by your time. Because like we said, it's a lot of racing left. There's just a lot of time to go.
Got to crash in 3.
Yeah, it looks
Yellow
like that
flag
might
doesn't
have
come
been.
out, stays green.
Jake Greenwood's falling back a bunch of spots here. He's going to be shown at 16th spot right now. Tyler Klaus was really starting to look in on Alex Hanna as they're starting to throw slide jobs back and forth for the lead here as the top 3 are nose to tail. Alex Hanna's going to run the slider line in 1 to protect again. Tyler Klaus is going to get a big run coming out of 2. He's going to look to the outside of Hanna as Hanna's going to have to run the slider one more time. Klaus is going to throw the slider underneath. Hillian's in tow. He's not sure where he wants to go yet. They're side by side coming to the line. Now Tyler throws a slider on Alex. Alex is going to cross it back under, see if he can make it work. He does. He throws the slider. They're just throwing haymakers left and right in every corner. Oh, and Klaus and Hillian get together. Product of close racing right there. That's going to give Clint Stone second. So move Stone up into 2nd place again as Chance Crump's going to look on David Hillian for 4th. Crump's running that bottom side, sliding it up a little bit in the middle and late. Lance Johnson, your fastest in warm-up. He's moved up to 6 now. Haven't seen much of Hunter Crum. Hunter Crum's back in 17th. Greenwood 13th. So your big heavy hitters usually in a 305 Open Series are not having a night right now. Hannah's still your leader. He's led almost every lap so far, I believe, unofficially. He's running that slider line. It's worked real well last night. Clint Stone running the top. A lot of single file now. Everybody's kind of settling out. Darren Detweiler's the first one running the bottom, really, other than Chance Crum. We'll look back through the field here, see if you can see your favorite driver. But not a whole lot going on. There's a few double file guys. Guys running the bottom, guys running the top. Somebody's missing a nose wing. Oh, and as we look, Tyler Grafton spins in 1 and 2. That'll bring the yellow flag out. So we had a long green flag run there. That's definitely what everybody wants to see.
Yeah, Isabel's about your Jeremy Isabel's probably about one of your only cars that's really moved up from, I'd say, the middle of the pack. He started 17th. He's up to about 12th. Everybody else is usually, 21st and 14th. So, Chris Jones is running 14th. He started 21st, so that's a nice little run. But everybody else is usually staying in the same position, close to the same position that they've started in. Nobody's really moving up from the back right now.
Yeah, it's everybody's kind of settled out a little bit. There's not a lot of passing. That top line's real dominant right now. Be interesting to see here, though, is this track's going to keep wearing out. They're only going to have 11 laps to go when they come to green flag. So, nice short little run. We'll see who's good on the bottom, who's good on the top, who wants to throw sliders. I think you're going to see a couple more yellows here, though, before it ends.
Now, in something like this, Billy, for the viewers, is it a single file now, or is they still double file until something happens?
Yeah, so we only get 2 attempts the entire night at a double file, and then once halfway comes, we go to single file no matter what. So we are halfway, and we have had both 2 double file attempts. So this will be single file here. That's definitely what Alex Hanna wants to see. And
This is something that you went through last night. You in the 360s. It happened a lot, like at least 6 or 8 times. It's really an advantage, even though yellows don't count. If you can get 1 or 2 laps in, I mean, you'd rather see a long run. But is this kind of a little bit help if you can get on the start fire?
So yeah, Alex Hanna should be able to get a pretty good jump here over everybody else. So if you've got guys on your tail throwing sliders and stuff, this helps a lot, I think.
Green,
Like I
green,
see here,
green.
Alex Hanna gets a real big lead here. But if you've got a nice, comfortable lead, no, you don't want to see it because that just lets them get close to you and have another chance.
Right.
These 305s are a little bit harder to throw a slider. Like if we were at a 410, Clint probably could have made that slider work. But in a 305, you just can't do it. So, yeah, Alex Hanna and Clint Stone, they're going to pull off the early lead here. You see Alex Hanna running a slider line still. He's holding it off. Clint Stone protects, goes crossover. And now Clint Stone's going to throw a slider in 3. Gets a good run. Give the lead to Clint Stone as Alex Hanna's going to try to cross it over now. Give that lap to Clint. Clint's going to lead lap number 20. Only 9 laps left to go. These 2 guys still battling it out, first and second place. Now, if I was him, I would just be riding, and the caution will wave. I do believe Clint Stone will get the lead, though, as he led the last lap. We do go back to the previous lap for DNC Yellows. Yeah, if I was those guys, though, Billy, right there, I think I'd be riding until you get to the end. It doesn't do any good to just throw sliders. All it does is let the guys behind you close in, usually. So.
Right, especially if it slows you both down a little bit, and if you get out of line here and it's a tight line, you're not going to get back up. So it's one of those decisions, how good your car on the bottom and what decision you have to make. But if you get out of line and you're not in the bottom, you're going to struggle to get back in line if it's a tight line. Do you agree?
Yeah, for sure. So you just gotta. It's just one of those things. Is it really worth it to throw it this
until you get closer to the end?
This early on in the race because we only have 9 laps left, but. That's a lot of time left. You figure that's 18 corners,
Correct.
So 18 slide jobs you can throw, and all you're doing is letting guys close in. And don't look now, but Chance Crum and Darren Detweiler are 5th and 6th. So
right.
The fast guys are starting to close in, and you don't quite want to do that. If it was me, well, I'm not going to give my secrets away when I would do it.
Don't give your secrets away.
Yeah, that's not what I would
Hey,
do.
wait.
Anyways.
Let me tell them since I don't know what the hell I'm doing about racing. Well, what I would do, I'd go right to the bottom and no, I'm just kidding.
You learned everything you know from me, so
yeah.
I'm sure you know exactly what I would do.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's just you just can't give it up too early because you just can't afford to lose spots with 9-11 laps. It's not a lot of laps left, but it's not a little that you can't make a difference, but you can't afford to lose any either at this time,
Correct. And those two guys
especially
are
at 8 laps.
if those two guys are
Green,
teammates, so
green,
they
green.
can talk to each other. I would be saying, hey, let's run the top, let's run away here. Let's figure it out when we get to the end. But racers are racers, and nobody wants second place, so they're going to try to race it as hard as they can. And Clint Stone got a real good lead here. He's looking mighty good early on after this restart. Chance Crum's going to try to slide Tyler. Can't quite make it work. He's going to fall back in place there. Alex Hanna's kind of running the middle now.
Yeah.
Really an interesting line.
Well, here comes Tyler Clowes and Chance Crum. Crum's going to the bottom now.
Yeah, Crum's kind of running a slider. Hannah's kind of running a middle. Tyler's running the
Yep.
top. So a lot of different lines here. I did not expect to see a middle working. I give props to Alex Hanna because I could not run the middle like that in these
Right.
5s. 364.10, that's a different story. And now Chance Crum's going to try to slide Tyler one more time. Can't make it work. Not enough room. Clint Stone, still your leader. He's running the high side everywhere he goes. Oh, Chance Crum and Tyler get together a little bit there. No harm, no foul, though. Darren Detweiler's going to look to the bottom. From 3 wide going into 3. Give third to Darren. Darren's going to slide 2 cars in 1 lap. Now
Wow.
Tyler's going to come back and slide Darren possibly. Doesn't quite do it. He's going to crowd him all he can, but Darren Detweiler's going to get the run around the outside.
Man, Darren's racing like a money race.
Yeah. Oh, and we got one wreck.
Oh,
That's
got a
Chance
crash.
Crum.
Chance Crum.
I didn't see what happened here. Let's see if we can go back.
Just
and
got
look at
pinched. I
that.
think he got pinched in the wall just a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to have to go back and take a look at that replay because I would like to see what all happened here. So, let's see. We'll go from the chase camera and watch this one as it unfolds. See, he's up on the high side. Tyler Clowes. Oh, yeah. I don't know if Tyler knew he was there, but both
Just caught him in
drivers-
his left front wheel, and then he came up
Yeah, it looks
and
like
got chance.
both guys tried to run the high side and it did not work. So
Well,
yeah, 2 cars can't occupy the same space, and that's what happens when they try it. So a tough break for Chance Crum. He was having a good night there.
Chance is out of his car. Looks like he's walking to the official, getting his helmet off. So I don't know what's going to go on after that race.
Yeah, we're going to need security down to the 0-1 pit. I'm sure
Yep.
Chance Crum's going to be waiting for Tyler to come off the track.
It just that stuff just shouldn't happen with 2 laps left.
Yeah, that's right. So Darren Detweiler up to 3rd now. Jake Greenwood in 6th. So the guys we talked about, you haven't seen a whole lot of. They're starting to make their way up there.
This could be a win-win for Darren Detweiler. Didn't cost him anything to get into the race, and he could make some cash.
Well, that could be true, but there is no money on the line for these 305 cars. So
We could pretend for Darren.
yeah, we'll give him some iRacing bucks or something. I don't know.
Right.
Clint Stone's going
green,
to take the
green.
green here. Alex Hanna's going to try to cross underneath and make it work. Those two get a good start. I think that's a little bit of teamwork communication there on that one. Alex Hanna's going to run the bottom. That's what he does so well in these cars. Has he been holding on to it all this time? Hanna's still the bottom. He's going to slip up a little too high there. That's going to give the run to Clint Stone. The bottom in 3 and 4 usually just is not here as good as it is in 1 and 2. And Alex misses the bottom again for the 2nd time in a row. That's going to let Darren get even with him down the back stretch.
Yellow flag is out.
And the yellow flag will wave. Oh, and I think Jake Greenwood's going to get flipped over as the yellow comes out. He does. Jake should get his spot back, though. No harm, no foul. He is back on 4 wheels. He should get his spot back. This is going to be an interesting one to see here. Will he get it? It doesn't look like he will. So tough break for Jake Greenwood there. Looks like Dave Ward has to come into the pits. Tough break for Dave. He was running fairly decent all night, I think. We do still have, I believe, 20 cars on the lead lap. So not a
Yeah,
lot
it
of
looks
guys
like
lap
Jake
down.
looks like Jake just got slid up into.
Yeah.
That was a tough break.
It was after the caution happened. I'm surprised he
Yeah.
didn't get his spot back. But iRacing does weird things, and that's the product of it. Not sure what the initial caution was for. I know it wasn't for that, but Might have been Dave
You know,
Ford that caused it, actually.
yeah, it's hard because when under yellow, you really don't want to. You can't really blame somebody under yellow when you get into a slight touch. It wasn't like he ran him over, but sometimes you don't want to just slow down because you don't want to get drilled from behind either.
Yeah, guys have different styles. Some guys I've ran with, they really get off the gas early, and I don't like that because
No.
if you're not paying attention, I look pretty far ahead when I race, so if I don't see you, I'm usually looking ahead of you actually. So if I don't see you slow down, then yeah, that's gonna be a problem for sure.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like to slow down early. I like to slow down a little bit late. I'll stay in it a little while. Everybody has their own different style on that though.
Right.
So
Yeah, I don't like to. I don't like to slow down because coming from the asphalt side a little bit, it's not fun.
correct. So first attempt at green white checkered here. We were 3-4 wide going into turn 1 for 4th spot. Clint Stone, Alex Hanna going to get another great start here. Sophie King 1-2 with Darren Detweiler in 3rd. All three run on the high side. I think Alex finally gave up on running the other lines. He's just going to block for his teammate Clint, I believe here. I say that, and Alex goes back to the middle, slides it up. White flag is out. Down the backstretch for the final time. Clint Stone's going to protect, runs the bottom. Oh, he hits the wall.
Uh-oh.
Still not enough to lose it, though. Clint Stone will win opening night here in the Unlimited Dirt Sim Series, or United Dirt Sim Series in the Unlimited 305s. Alex Hanna 2nd and Darren Detweiler 3rd. Dustin Shrews 4th. Aiden Berlin 5th. Hunter Crum up to 6th. What a move by Hunter there. Let's see if we can get you.
And we have coming up here the 360s, don't we, Billy?
Yeah, right after this, we will go into the 360s here in about 13 minutes or so. Are you broadcasting that for us, Billy?
Yes, I am.
All right, so Mr. Idol himself will be on the loudspeaker broadcasting that. You're going to see me in it, though. I'm going to give them a run for their money.
I can't wait. I'm excited for tonight's action. There should be a lot of top guys coming back, a lot of guys from 410s coming back, and it's going to be exciting. I really feel very strongly about the 360 Open class tonight.
Yeah, we had 56 cars last night, so and that was a fixed series, so I expect to see just as many tonight. As long as other guys don't have commitments, you never know what happens there. But yeah, nonetheless, expect to see a good show tonight. Let's see if we can get our guys. So let's see what we got here. We do have 3rd place Darren Detweiler, so we'll pull him up here already. And your 3rd place finisher tonight, Darren Detweiler. Darren, you got a copy on us?
Yeah, got you loud and clear.
Well, you and Jake kind of started pretty far back, and guys didn't seem to move through the field a whole lot there early on, but then at the end, you guys were there when you needed to be. How'd your night go?
Yeah, there at first it seemed like car didn't want to work real well considering the track condition. It was just too fast up high, and one of those things, I couldn't get to the top groove quick enough. Finally, once I got up there, I could start moving forward, and I started running a little bit of a diamond off the corner and started really moving forward. Once I started doing that, just try to use the banking to help me get some speed down the straightaway. But yeah, Jake was having a tough time tonight. I know my dad was having a tough time tonight, so I'm not sure where Dustin finished. I know he was up there behind me at one point.
Finished 4th, so.
Awesome. So at least a couple of us had a decent night.
Yeah, Jake was doing real good, and then he got involved in an incident under yellow there. Like right as the yellow flag come out, I think he lifted, and the guy behind him didn't for the yellow, and that's kind of a tough break. That's an iRacing deal there. There's not much you can do with that. But he was running, I think, 6 or so. So you guys were all looking good. You think you had anything for Clint or Alex there at the end?
I know, barring that last caution, I had a great run on Alex Hanna. I don't know if Clint, because he was running a real smooth line, and it was taking quite a while to catch Alex. So I was running out of time to really make a move for the lead, but I think I could have had Hanna, given that the last caution didn't come out. But he covered me pretty well on the green-white checkered, so hats off to him, because I knew what line I wanted to run, and he just ran a better one.
Yeah, I think they kind of looked like they kind of got to the point where they were going to protect for each other, a little teammate deal there. But Clint definitely looked fast tonight. I think he ran the top well. I think he got tired of me blowing his doors off on the outside for the last 2 weeks. So maybe he finally learned something to go up high.
Yeah, he was running a real good line around the top.
But congrats again, 3rd place finish here opening night. Anybody you'd like to thank, Darren?
Yeah, I got to thank everybody at Most Wanted Motorsports, Design Metal Art, Jessup Logistics, all you guys here at Pushing the Cushion Productions and United Dirt Sim Series.
All right. Thank you, Darren, and congrats again on your 3rd place.
Thank you.
That's Darren Detweiler, your third place finisher, and we will get Alex Hanna, your second place tonight. Alex, you led most of the race, and then Clint Stone found his way around you. You were running some different lines. You ran the middle. I don't think anybody else ran that middle line. How did that feel for you?
I don't know how much I liked it. It worked for a little bit for the most part, but as soon as Clint got around me, I just kind of tried a couple different lines and tried to stick with him. So yeah.
Yeah, usually the middle doesn't work like that here, but you were making it work for sure, and then we seen you try to run the bottom, and you just kept missing that. So I think Clint might have just had the better car tonight, but either way, you guys looked pretty good. You were definitely the class of the field out front. Nobody really challenged you all night.
Yeah, as soon as Clint got around me, I told Clint, I said, hey, let's finish 1 and 2. I said, I'm not going to take you out. I'm not going to push you. And as soon as we came around for that white flag, I told Clint, I said, hey, you take this win. I said, I'm just going to hang back and take second. We'll finish 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's nice to see Sofa King guys not wrecking each other out in a race. So
Yeah,
once you finish, we can't ask for much more than that. That's definitely good. That's what we want to see. A couple other guys on the team didn't have the nights they probably wanted, but at least we got a win and second place out of the deal.
yeah, and I would be the one to take my own teammate out because I've done that before.
Yeah, we know. But congrats again, Alex, on your second place finish. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Just I want to thank you, Billy, for all the setups that we run, Dave for the car, and everyone that helps pushing the cushion together to make these broadcasts happen.
All right, congrats, Alex, and I'm sure we'll see you here at a 360 shortly.
Thank you.
And that'll bring us to your winner tonight, Clint Stone. He didn't lead the first part of it, but he got him there at the end. Car looked pretty good at the end of the race. Clint, how'd it feel for you?
Man, it really was Sofa King fast.
That's right. That's what we like to hear.
No, I felt good up high. In the feature, I started outside, and I was either outside or up front the whole time. So the heat, I got trapped down low, and I went backwards. So it worked out.
Yeah, you got a good start to the feature. Everything kind of played out, and once that top line came in, you looked. I don't think anybody was faster than you on the high side. Once you got up there, you were class of the field for sure. A couple guys tried. Alex was running that middle, which was a weird line I told him about. He just couldn't make it work on you though.
Yeah, it was kind of like, I guess, kind of like a slaughter line, but yeah, we were like dead even there. I guess that was the middle part of the race, and he was giving me the high line, which I was all right with that too. But yeah, I tried to give it away in turn 3 in the last corner there. He was back there telling me not to mess up, and I just bounced it off the wall and
yeah, we
watched
we watched you smack the wall there. That's never good. We thought you might lose it, but you still were able to keep enough momentum there. I'm curious now. Did you run my setup or did you run your own?
Yeah, I had the Brickley Sim School
man.
set up in there.
There we go. Now I know why you were so fast. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, but the gear burned up in the heat, so I had to replace that.
That doesn't surprise me one bit. Surprised your motor didn't blow up. I've had that happen to me before, actually. But no, you look good, Clint. Congrats again on your win. I know you didn't want to miss last night's race, but you did, and hopefully.
Yeah, I drove all the way from Mississippi today, to get in this one.
That works out. At least you made it tonight. And we'll see if you have any luck in the 360s here in just a few minutes. But I'm going to give you a challenge on that one, though.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see.
All right. Clint. Congrats on your win tonight, bud. And we'll see you here in just a little bit.
All right.
That's Clint Stone, your winner for tonight's opening night of the 305 Unlimiteds at Eldora. Pretty exciting race. It was a lot cleaner. That's what we wanted to see tonight. We had a lot more green flag laps. So hopefully everybody settles down, gets away from the opening race jitters, gets used to the new rules and whatnot. But all in all, definitely a good night, I think. We couldn't ask for much more than that. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight and watching us. And if you wait about 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe, you can watch our 360 Opens here at Eldora as well. They do a little track prep, get the cars ready, and they'll be back out for practice just in a little bit. Thanks again for watching on Pushing the Cushion Productions. If you haven't already, please subscribe and drop a like, share with your friends, share the streams on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you got. Let us get out there. We've been growing quite a bit. We're trying to work on a new broadcast as well, so I'll get a little fancier for everybody. And just up our quality a little bit, and we've been making some videos here and there. So check us out, give us a like. Also check out United Dirt Sim Series on Facebook if you haven't already as well. We try to post weekly on there as well, and try to do a little bit more stuff. We've been doing some driver spotlights and whatnot. So check us out. Thanks again, everybody, for watching out, and tune in again here for the 360s just a little bit.